is Yasar Rashid. I'm a group CEO here in STYLO Group. I am LUMS graduate. I did my MBA from LUMS. And before that, I'm also Punjab University MBA from IBA. And besides this, I have done a few international qualifications. I am Chartered Financial Analyst, CFA. I'm CIA, that is Certified Internal Auditor of USA. I'm CISA, that is Certified Information System Auditor of USA. I'm CRMA, that is Certified in Risk Management Assurance, that is again from USA. I'm Java Certified Programmer, and I'm also diploma holder of Pakistan Banking IBP, the Institute of Bankers in Pakistan. So this is my academic qualification. As far as my professional experience goes, I started my career from Philips Medical System in Pakistan. I worked there in sales and marketing for a year and so, just as starting job after university degree. And then I joined banking industry. I worked with State Bank of Pakistan for around 10 years. And in my role with State Bank, I have worked in various departments, including policy formulation, microfinance. I worked with Asian Development Bank, and I had got the privilege to work with Dr. Yaqub and Dr. Ishrat Hussain, the two icons of banking system in Pakistan. And then I have worked in banking inspection department. And then from there, I moved to Bank Al-Flah in a commercial bank. So started my career from central bank, then moved to commercial bank. And I worked with Bank Al-Flah for around 7 years and in audit and inspection department. There I was responsible for overall risk review and audit of the whole Bank Al-Flah, not in Pakistan, but outside Pakistan as well, wherever Bank Al-Flah exists, including Bangladesh, Bahrain, Afghanistan, and UAE. So reporting directly to Abu Dhabi Group, which were the directors and owners of Bank Al-Flah. So after that, I wanted to do something big, something different in life, and banking got a bit of routine for me. So I just found it a bit slow. So I wanted to do something challenging, something big, something thrilling. So I think fashion retail is something which is very close to my heart as well. So I moved to this group, and the STYLO Group. And STYLO Group right now is holding various brands. STYLO Shoes is one of their flagship brand. Besides this, we have got Insignia Shoes, that is premier shoe brand for ladies. And then we have got Fabrizio, that is ready to wear apparel brand for again for ladies. And then we have got our manufacturing facility. And then the group owns a school system as well and a couple of other projects. So I'm the group CEO here, and since last 6 months or so. And if I talk about this group, so STYLO, this is the STYLO Shoes, only STYLO. It has got around 100 outlets across Pakistan in around 50 odd locations. And then in case of Insignia has got its own 8 to 10 outlets right now in Pakistan. And Fabrizio is a brand which was launched within STYLO. So in STYLO, the Fabrizio brand is available, but it has got its own standalone 2 stores right now. So, and as far as our manufacturing facility is concerned, there is a company called SS Footmarks. So that is having around 1 million shoe production capacity annually. So this is about the group, and this is about me. STYLO started its first outlet in 1974 from Bano Bazaar, and with the name of Bano Chappal. So, and then for 9 years it was just Bano Chappal, and then they moved to another location within Anarkali, and they named it STYLO in 1983. So STYLO, basically it was born in 1974 in effect, but in true sense the name was born in 1983. So it was the first outlet in 1983, and since 1983 till 2003, STYLO just couldn't go beyond 3 outlets. In 20 years there were only 3 outlets, and it was decision, as we are here to discuss the decision. So I'll just share how difficult this decision was for them to move from 1 outlet to 2nd to 3rd. And then there was a tipping point. If you just read Malcolm Gladwell, so he says there is a tipping point. So it was after 2003, it was a tipping point for the company. So till that time, they were just learning. They took a couple of risky decisions, they paid off, they got confidence, and then there was a tipping point. So I'll explain it in your probably step. I'm stepping up in your questions, but I think it was a decision, so we'll talk about it in your decision questions. I think there is a famous saying that what is the definition of success? It is based on good decisions, and how you can make good decisions. So you have to make bad decisions. So in case of each and every company, you are making decisions on daily basis. Some decisions paid off, some are just failure. So, but you need to learn from those decisions. So I think this company, considering its past, it's been a 42-year-old company. It has made many decisions. Some has paid off, some has been huge failure. But if I just look back at the company and till today, I feel there are 2-3 very major decisions which has helped Stylo become what it is. Right now in ladies footwear, it is #1 company. In ladies fashion, it is one of the top brand of Pakistan. If you Google it, it is among top 3 or top 5 brands of Pakistan. In terms of location or geographical dispersion, so Stylo has got more than 100 outlets. So after Service and Bata, so which are not in fashion. So probably in fashion, this is the widely dispersed company of Pakistan in female fashion. So as I mentioned earlier, we have got various brands. We have got STYLO, that is a premier flagship shoe brand. Then we have got Insignia, that is high-end shoe brand. And then we have got Fabrizio, that is ready-to-wear apparel female dress brand. And then we have got Unstitched, their clothing as well. And then we have got the manufacturing facility and school system, and there are other things. So there is a group which is, right now it is called Stylo Group, but we are going to rename it as CLS from next month, and that stands for Complete Lifestyle. I think 2-3 decisions I would like to talk about. Number one was a decision when in 1983, when the first outlet was opened in Anarkali, and then there was a decision to move from, there were 2 outlets in Anarkali nearby, and they are still here. And then there was a decision to move from Anarkali to Liberty. Liberty is a new market coming up in 90s. So there was a whole lot of debate that should we move. If we will go to Liberty, what will happen to this? This is our main business. We are earning from it, from this business. From one outlet, we have made 2 outlets. This, we know this bazaar. We know the customer of this bazaar. We know the locality. We know the people. We know the other shopkeepers. We know the union of the bazaar. So all these kinds of things were in the mind. So they said that if we'll go to that new location, Liberty, we don't know what Liberty is, what kind of clientele will be there. The rentals are very high. So what will happen? God forbid, we may lose even these 2 outlets. So it took this company 1.5 years. The day they just started thinking about moving to Liberty, it took them 1.5 years to move to Liberty, just to make this decision final. Okay, we will move. 18 months just to think whether we should move to next location or not. And right now there is a position, in one day we open 5 new outlets. Right now we have traveled so far. It took us 1.5 years to decide whether to move from Anarkali to Liberty, and right now we opened 5 outlets in 3 provinces of Pakistan last month, in 3 days in Ramadan. So that is the kind of transition of the company. So that decision, if you ask about the ramification or the positives and negatives of that decision, honestly, if I tell you, that decision has turned around the company. Because if you go to Anarkali, I have visited almost each and every outlet of STYLO. More than 90 outlets physically I have visited in the company, Pan Pakistan. And when I went to Anarkali, they showed me few shops which were there when STYLO was born. That shop was there and they were equal. These shops are still there and they are still doing the same business, inflation added, and they are happy there. They are saying we have established ourselves. In 1980s, we were doing this, and right now we are doing that. So just imagine same thing there, and look at this company which has gone international as well, which has been known outside Pakistan too. Just one decision, that move out of Liberty, वो कुएं के मेंढक वाली बात थी. And when I talked to the directors, which they took the decision in 90s, they tell me that they had got sleepless nights. What will happen if we go to Liberty? the business will collapse. All the other shopkeepers were telling them that is a cruel market. You are in a stable environment, you know the market, what you are going to do. So they tell me that it was a very tough decision, sleepless night, but the positives, we got so much confidence. In 2003, first time we decided to go out of Lahore. That was another decision, if you can call. Second part of moving out of Anarkali decision, we went to Liberty. We had got 3 outlets, 2 in Anarkali, 1 in Liberty, in 20 years. And in 2003, we decided Pakistan is very huge and market is outside Lahore as well. Somebody told the same arguments. You know the market, you know the city, you know the, but because of the fact that we moved from Anarkali to Liberty and we knew the success, so the confidence was in the backs that we can explore the new market. And then we opened our 4th outlet, the first outside Lahore, in Islamabad F6 Markaz. And again, that outlet was a huge success. First day when that outlet was opened, it had to be closed down because of the people response to the brand. And the police came and they had to bring the shutters down of the outlet because there was security issue there. All traffic was blocked. That kind of huge success was outside Lahore. Again, that decision coming from Narkri to Liberty, huge success. Then Liberty to Islamabad, huge success, and the confidence was building up. And then it was a tipping point. After Islamabad, it was a tipping point. Then nothing happened. Go to Sindh, go to Balochistan, go to KPK, anywhere outside Pakistan, it was a tipping point. The biggest thing was that in Anarkali, you know, when STYLO was there in 90s, people used to come from outside Lahore as well, even from Liberty, from all the areas of Lahore too. So when they opened in Liberty, so the response of customer was the thing which gave them the confidence, because the customer used to tell them in Anarkali, why don't you open there? Because we are coming from there to you, why don't you open your outlet there? So when they opened the outlet, the response of customer, and it definitely converted into numbers. The numbers were much better and bigger than the previous thing. So it gave them the confidence. And then the people used to come from other cities. So they opened in Islamabad, then in Faisalabad. People were coming from these cities. And then again, as I told you, the shutters were down, the police came, the public response, it was phenomenal. It was huge. In Islamabad outlet, it was historically in company's history, it was a huge opening. It was a news in the town. So that gave them the customer response to the brand gave them the confidence that yes, our brand has got this kind of DNA, this kind of strength, which can do the job. Because it is the fear which hinders the businesses to grow. Across the world, you just see the family, there are many family businesses, all businesses are family business, started by one person, even if it's Microsoft or whatever company it is, it started from every business a family. But family business transit from the family to the professional organization. So the fear is definitely this thing that the control will be just haywire, and again the cash will be with somebody else, because it was all about cash. So their fear were controlled because of the fact that I think this company did one other thing which was very good. They introduced the computer based system at very early stage of the company. Otherwise, even if I see companies right now which are having good brand, 20-30 outlets in Pakistan, but still their systems are very weak. So what they did was they hired a consultant and it guided them very well. It told them that make strong systems, and it gave them the confidence in the system. So they moved from one outlet to other while making systems there, and the systems were giving them the assurance. So although the fear was there, but still that fear was overcome because of good systems, and you have to take risk. The best thing about the owners of this company, the directors, is they are risk takers, and they are visionaries. So when you are risk taker and when you are visionary, then you overcome your fear. If we take our personal example, if we switch career or if we take big decision in life, only those people can do who are risk takers and who have got certain belief in their capabilities. So they had got belief in their capabilities, although they had got lots of fear. Trust me, I told you 18 months of sleepless nights moving from Anarkali to Liberty, but still they did it. And they just compensated it with better control system and better structure. This decision of handing over the company to a professional CEO and handing over the branches, as rightly pointed out, handing over the branches to someone, handing over the business to someone, are different thing. But this kind of experience they had got in past as well. What they did was they established new brands, and except STYLO, they launched new brands. Few were successful, few were unsuccessful, which came into the market and which have gone. There are a few brands as well, and there are a few brands which are successful. Like Insignia is a very good brand. Fabrizio is coming up; it's a good brand. There is a kids brand as well, STYLO Kids. So there are few. So they have got experience of expansion, not only the scale expansion, the branch, but the business expansion as well. Now coming to the question that taking this decision, what happened is, if you look around the company, there is a Harvard study that 67% of the companies, they don't survive in second generation, and more than 75% of the companies globally, they don't survive into the third generation. And in Pakistan, this ratio is even higher. As a rough estimate, I can't give you exact percentage, but it is said that it is more than 85% of Pakistani businesses, they don't survive into second generation. The companies which you see are those which have survived, or probably maybe, like, I won't like to take names, but they have separated their businesses, they have broken their business into 3 parts. So they realized it. As I told you, the difference between the people who are still sitting in anarkali in one shop, and this company was same, but the difference between them and those people who are still sitting there is of mindset and risk-taking abilities and understanding the thing before it has happened to you. So they understood that this company, because obviously the family, they have got 4 owners, they have got 4 directors, they have 4 brothers, so they have got families, and they're coming up. There are lots of things. You also draft family constitution, all these kind of things, all these kind of complexities. So these complexities, they come up. And then plus the entrepreneurs, they are not professional managers. The difference between entrepreneurs and professional managers like us is, we have worked in professional organization, we have seen the environment, we know how a corporate organization should be run on best internal control principles, policies, procedures, guidelines. But the owners, the entrepreneurs, they are entrepreneurs. They are not managers. So they should be involved into making decisions like they have done in the past, and probably now establishing new companies in future. And this day-to-day running of the company should be done by professional managers. They realized it, and I am here because of their realization. And now if you ask me what is the difference before when they were running the company, and right now, it's been around 6 months, I am heading this group now, and they have done phenomenal job. Number one, it's not that I'm more competent or I have done something which they probably couldn't do, except that professional thing part. But there are some limitation in terms of employees' mindset and owners' mindset. They can't gel in well, because in Pakistan, there's Seth culture and all these kind of things. So these are realities. These are realities. If you observe these organizations, they treat organizations like their shops. When the owners treat organization like shops, but the people who are running the affair, they are not shop employees, they are professional managers. Whatever team I am having here in this company, they are professionals in their departments. They are expert in their field, and much better than me and even the directors. But the owner, they are in a mindset that they have established the business from zero. They know each and everything, each and every department. So giving the control, accepting the authority of others is difficult for them, probably easier for me. So what I have done is immediately taking over the charge is that number one is, what they have done is, this company is completely under control of me, each and everything. They have raised themselves up in the board. They sit in the board. There is a professional board meeting on quarterly basis where I present various stuff. So they are completely out from the day-to-day operations. What I have done is that I have done few things. Number one, I have given them the confidence. The employees don't have the confidence that the Seth company, because they haven't seen the Seth company transition from Seth environment to a professional environment where systems and procedure are running the company instead of one individual. It's not Yasar, Rashid or me, the CEO, who is running the show. There is a culture, there are policies, there are procedure, there is systems, and there are people who are running the show. I'm the one who is driving the show. But this show has been formed, all these things have been formed with a mutual consultation on best professional grounds. If I've got planning guys, I have hired someone from outside Pakistan as well. They are expert in planning. They advise me how the planning should be run. So we have made planning system. So then their accounts and finance guys, they advise me how accounts and finance system should be there. So we have made this company around, the company is made of three things: systems, procedures, and people. So the systems, we have to bring in the best systems, the best procedure, but the people is the area which is very missing. And before the interview, we were talking about the people part. So in this company, in past, there was huge turnover. The professionals, they couldn't survive in this company. They left the company, and not necessarily it was director's fault, not necessarily it was professionals' fault. It was maybe the culture was not around that thing, because there is certain limitation for the directors to come down to the employees. There is certain limitation for the employees to go up to the directors, and the professional CEO, he is that kind of bridge who covers all these aspects. So the professionals, they came, they did wonders, and then they left, and we lost very good people, and then we had very good people as well. So one thing that I have done is I have inculcated that feeling that this is a professional company, and we are going to become the employer of choice in next 3 years. Top 10 employer of choice, that is our target, and we are targeting top 10 companies. We are checking their model, their HR model, their system, their culture, and we are trying to inculcate these things into the people. So the benefit of that thing is that people are so motivated, so passionate, that in this Ramazan we just broke our record of our sales record, of our performance record, all previous year, historically, in this Ramazan. So and trust me, the people in this Ramazan, they worked for 15-16 years. You talk about in Ramazan without eating, while fasting, and they worked for 15-16 years in the front end. I visited each and every outlet, mostly around 80-90% of the outlets, personally before Ramazan. I pumped them up. I explained them what this company has done. It has transitioned. What are your problems? I'm going to, and that is another decision which I'll share with you, that the decision which I have taken for the front end, which has really turned around the front end mindset as well. And then at the head office level too, explaining them, buying their confidence, involving them into decision making. Whatever decision I take, I involve them into it. They feel they are part. If they are running a department, they feel their decision is being implemented. Whatever we tell to the CEO, we debate. If he's got more logic than me, I agree to him. If I convince him, then he agrees to me. So there is no that kind of structure that this is my company, so I have to do this kind of things. It's not that kind of culture. So I think that thing has really turned around the culture of the company, and the people are feeling more motivated and more passionate. Yeah, if I tell you, as far as employee retention is concerned, since I have taken over, there is not a single resignation, and it is not healthy. I feel there should be some kind of turnover which is healthy, because I'm also HR guy, so I know some kind of turnover is healthy, but I don't know why is this case that in last 6 months there is not a single resignation. Right now, maybe in next 6 months, I believe 5 to 7% or maybe around 10% turnover is healthy, but there is not a single resignation. Number one. Number two, in terms of turnover, I'm quite satisfied, and I've brought in very good people from outside, and the best part is they've gelled in with the ex-employees, because again, this is HR challenge of gelling in the new culture with the old one, new people with the old one. That part is, I'm quite satisfied, the turnover part. In terms of growth part, I think the growth is somewhere in the region of in 20s, around 25-26% growth, which is, I believe, which is very healthy growth for a company like us, which is good in size. What I have done is, the day I have taken charge, I made a clear vision for the company. And this vision exercise, again, I involve the employees. This vision is not given by me or by the board of directors. This vision is given by the employees. We had a detailed exercise, and we have envisioned us to become Zara of Pakistan. We have decided ourselves that we will become Zara of Pakistan by 2020. Not in terms of its revenue, because this is Inditex group is the number one group in retail in the world. So not in terms of the revenue, but the business model. They're very efficient, Their supply chain is unique, very fast, very productive. Their employee culture, all these kind of things. They also deal in middle and upper middle. Stylo also deals in middle and upper middle. So it suits us. So number one is the vision. Second part is how to go there, how to achieve the vision. So 4-5 things that I plan to do in next 3 to 4 years. Number one, I would like to invest in employees. Employee development is part of my policy, my strategy, my day-to-day living. So in terms of their professional development, their personality development, their functional skill development, their softer skills development, every development of employees is very close to my heart. Number two is customer service. We are bringing in unique policies in customer service in Pakistan. Last month we started policy, first time, probably first time, I can't say, but I guess it's first time in Pakistan that whatever is sold from this group is returnable by the customer without any question asked, without any invoice, without any box, without the condition of whether you have used it or not. I have implemented this policy last year that the customer, we trust the customer. If they buy something from us and they come with the product without anything, no question asked, we are bound to return to the customer, which is a huge, this is the jolt to the company that it is a customer driven company. We establish our few values and customer centricity is among our top value. Fun is another value, employee development, it's their continuous improvement is another value, innovation is another value. So there are few values which we would like to live in our blood, in our day-to-day living. So customer service, this is a jolt, but there are many other customer service things. We have acquired software, we are doing lots of stuff in order to have a customer pulse. I have acquired a software on my cell phone. I am having my daily score, that what is STYLO customer satisfaction score at 10:15 a.m. on 13 July. What is STYLO customer service score at 10:30 a.m. on 13 July. I have acquired a software and we have purchased it and it is being implemented. So I'll get this functionality very soon. Wherever I am, I can check that score, STYLO satisfaction score. So there are lots of, then customer service in the outlets as well. We are introducing lots of new things for the customer. We have introduced tabs, first time in retail industry, hotel industry started it. We introduced tabs, all our stock is available to the customer on the tabs. We started it from Insignia. So the customer can go, they can see the stock, whatever they want to order from the same outlet from anywhere. Then we are installing screens there, installing selfie corners there, private catwalks for the girls, 3D screens. So there are so many things that we are doing on the customer service part. And then there's technology part. I believe because my past experiences in banking has got two things which retail industry doesn't have. Banking has got very good human resource and they have got very good technology. And these two things are missing in retail. Retail, unfortunately, it's a new phenomenon in Pakistan, probably fortunately. In last 10-15 years, the retail and these brands are coming up. If including STYLO, if you see the companies, even Khadi, one of the biggest retailer right now, it started in 1999. STYLO in 2003 had got 3 outlets only. So this is a new phenomenon, just 10 years old. So we should give them margin. But I have observed that if I compare with banking, the HR and the technology, they are far way behind than the banking industry. And because of this is the strength of banking and I have served my 10-15 years there, so I am going to introduce both these things here. So as in the technology front, we are going to procure the best software. We are already have got good Microsoft software for our day-to-day operations in outlets, but we are in negotiation with Microsoft. They have introduced a new cloud-based system for retail industry, and in Pakistan nobody has installed it. We are the first company which is in talks with them, and we are bringing it in Pakistan, inshallah. And it's a beta version. It is in beta version, but I'm going to take a risk. So they say that it will be stabilized next year. So I'm going to procure it. So that is on the technology front side. And then on the product side, we are going to invest a lot on the product. And then on the brand side, another thing that is missing is the companies are product focused. They are not brand focused. So brand is a promise. And promise means you need to consistently deliver same thing consistently to the customer so that your promise is being delivered. So, and again, that is a culture. That is the value. So we are making it a brand. So we are just seeing that what is the promise that we can deliver, and then that is the promise we are making with the customer, and inshallah we will deliver it. So we are already into e-commerce, and we have started it. We have acquired a platform, but we are going to invest a lot in this, because I believe e-commerce is the future, and that is another channel of selling the things. We have acquired, rather beyond e-commerce, we have acquired Voodoo, and probably you must have not heard about it. That is the first time in Pakistan we are bringing Voodoo. Voodoo is a QR code reader. First time retail industry is going to use it. Jung newspaper, they use QR code. We are going to use it in retail industry first time, and we have acquired that application. And so Voodoo application would be in market in September, and our customer will be able to purchase from their mobile phone without logging onto any site. They'll just show it to our posters having our products, and they will buy whatever they want just with the click of their mobile phones. So I think we are going beyond e-commerce, but I believe that technology and e-commerce, this is the future. My message for young people of Pakistan is to dream, and to dream big, and never get afraid of dreaming. And trust me, you can only go as far as you can dream. So my strong message is dream, have self-belief, start small. Dream doesn't mean that if your dream is to go to Mars and then you just wait कि मैं कुछ Mars जाने के लिए तैयार खड़ा होगा तो होगा. Start taking small steps. वो एक बंदा माउंट एवरेस्ट की पीक पे पहुंचा, उससे पूछा कि how did you reach to Mount Everest peak? He said, I didn't realize. I just took first step, and then second step, and then third step, and then in the end I am here. So at the end, dream big, start small, and begin now.